IFS talks about self, but in my experience, there is a larger self and that it can help in therapy. What is the Akashic Records view of this? What is the Akashic Records view of the larger self? They're adding and how it can help in therapy. They're saying that they're saying the larger self is the collection of all selves, all yourselves, so ourselves. Yeah, they're saying all selves, past, present, future, all collective selves. They're showing me so at first when they said all collective selves, I kind of saw something that kind of encompassed like all of time. They're saying our idea of time. Um, can you show me that again, what you were showing me afterwards? They're showing me okay, so they're like I saw all these little points with all these connection lines, and they're just saying it's like those points are souls spread across everything, universe, time, existence. They're saying everything and nothing all at once. They're showing, I guess, is this for the okay, okay. Okay, that's why that came in. Okay. So they're showing with the larger self, it's like these connections, they get a lot shorter. Then they're saying they mesh into one another because what I saw is it looked like instead of these being kind of long, sort of thin connections, they got thicker and shorter, and they're saying they merge into to one another, and they're saying that is the experience of the larger self. They're showing me like a person who's sitting there and and they're saying they're having an experience of this. So you see their body there, and then it's like they're saying their spirit, their soul, whatever you want to call it. It's like it comes out of the body. And it's interesting because it's just the energy. It's like it just kind of it kind of looks like it disperses, but it doesn't. It and it's just you can see that it's now part of this of and you see that there's others in that experience, and it's just part of that it just exists with those others, and that they're all like there's this like using the word merging. It's very much like there is just this. They're saying there's no distinction between them. It just becomes this greater thing that is what it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they're saying one of the aspects of it being beneficial in therapy is it invites your clients towards that experience. they're calling it like an energetic invitation, and they're showing me God, I'm thinking of like, like cartoons, right? Like an energetic hand that's just kind of doing this little invitation towards it in a they're saying in a very gentle and open and accepting way, that it allows for the resistance. And they're emphasizing that it allows for the resistance. It accepts the resistance. That it appreciates the resistance. They're talking about a deep, unconditional love that is part of the experience. They're talking about a loving of all aspects of the client, and what I see visually is like polarizations, right? Well, okay, so they're showing me like um okay, they're like an example of like, managers that are polarized with each other, or firefighters and managers, or firefighters and firefighters, whatever. And then like exiles, and then self, and how there's this tendency among parts to you want to accept the self. They're saying not all the times, but oftentimes, particularly in these spaces, there's a tendency to want to accept the self, and like a pushing away of other parts that don't support that, or appear as opposite of that. They're saying deemed opposite of that. um and then they're saying from that larger self place, it's the acceptance of the whole, and the appreciation of the beauty within it. And now what I see is this, it kind of looks like it's got these three triangular parts in the central thing, and the whole thing just looks beautiful, because what I'm seeing is like gorgeous colors and all these beautiful designs that connect it all. And they're talking about just how beautiful it is exactly as it is. And they're emphasizing exactly as it is, exactly as it is, exactly as it is. Um, they're talking about deep awareness and understanding of the beauty contained within those parts. And like there's not even necessarily an experience of, or a requirement of the understanding that we gain here, with our thinking parts. They're talking about sometimes it may not even come in words. There may be no words, there may be no pictures. It's just that deeper felt love, they're saying. Love, 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 and acceptance. Love and acceptance, love and acceptance, love and acceptance. And they're talking again about the invitational saying. They're saying that's the most important benefit. Because it invites them forward at their own pace. And then they're showing, like, I guess when they come forward from there, they can soar off. Like I'm just seeing just like soaring on a magic carpet, or soaring with the birds, like just there's just magic all around, soaring through the sky. They're saying like a bird in beautiful flight. They're saying the invitation is key. It is key, it is key, it is key. Okay, now they're asking if anyone has any questions around this. Yes, Rebecca.
First of all, thank you for doing what you're doing, Emmy, and thanks to all the guides that are helping you as well. Uh, um, I've had the experience of clients asking specifically, how can I get, how can I, what is the self? I feel like that's been answered, but is there anything that I or we as practitioners can do specifically to help our clients feel that presence of the bigger self, the greater self?
Okay, I'll ask them. Is there anything that practitioners can do to help their clients feel that bigger presence of, or the presence of the bigger self? Yeah. Yeah. Presence of the bigger self. Anything practitioners can do to help their clients. They're starting off saying become that bigger self. Become that bigger self and extend the invitation. Extend it energetically. When you're in that bigger self, any degree of it, they're saying, invite that forward, invite them forward, have the intention to extend that energetic invitation that will invite them forward. They're saying will invite them forward when they are ready. They're showing how yeah, okay, because they were showing me images and then they said it does not have to happen one-on-one. It can happen one-on-one. It does not have to. It can happen when you are deep in meditation. It can happen when you are on a spiritual journey. They're saying when they say spiritual journey, they're saying of any means. They're saying it doesn't have to be psychedelics. For those that may wonder about it, they're saying anything that brings you closer to that when you are in that experience. You can send the energetic invitation forth. And they're also saying that even before you start the meditation, the journey, whatever it is that puts you in this state. I mean, yeah, whatever it is that puts you in that state. They're just showing all kinds of things that can do it for different people. But they're before you go into that, you can also set the invitation or the intention to send the invitation. It's interesting when they kind of show like beforehand. So you're over here and you're setting the intention to go into this state and to send the invitation. And they're saying this is fine even if you have other intentions for that for while you're in that state. But they're showing like just setting that intention beforehand to send it in that state, kind of like it's like it kicks the rock down the road. So you're more likely to kick that invitational rock forward when you're actually in it. They're saying these are for those with parts who have difficulty remembering or concerns around these things. They're also saying you can ask for reminders. Yeah, from your guides or whomever. Yeah. Yeah, they're saying your higher source, whatever that is for you.